make it cheaper, to be able to give more people that lower cost of entry to have cool technology in their homes.
Very cool.
Fast forward to today, you've been with business 12 years. I've been with them really close to the beginning of them opening, just because I saw what they were doing. I was excited to join the team at the time, and we now have 16 custom home builders that trust us exclusively to do their stuff. They're all building big, beautiful custom houses.
Yeah.
So it's grown over the years, and it's been a fun thing to be a part of. But it's just, again, with fresh ideas, you can do things more efficiently and just deliver a lot more value to the customer, and that's really what we're about.
And it's experience, right? So if you're building a house or you already have a house that you want to have it done to it, I just think with all the technology and everything that we have, to not have your house wired to give yourself, your experience you can, I think you're crazy not to do some of this. And kind of the prices that we're talking, it's not as much as, in my $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 on this, and I'm sure you can, but I don't know that you
have to. Those are fun projects too.
Yeah.
No, you really don't. And so kind of before we got on camera, we were talking, I think the most critical part of anybody that's building a new home, especially when it's in stud form and it's super cheap to do, and we're not making a mess of drywall to retrofit cabling, is understand, yes, Wi-Fi can do that job. But if you want your Wi-Fi to work well, let's hardwire the stuff that needs to be hardwired. Get all the pre-wire for, I might put speakers in this room, or I might want to add a camera there, and just get that stuff roughed in so we can future-proof the home. And so it's,
and at least if it's roughed in, you don't necessarily have to know the spot. Get it roughed in, and then if you ever want to add something in the future, you could do that as well.
100%. You're not digging back in the walls. Our whole thing that we take pride in is making sure, again, the backbone, which for everybody is network, because like I said, everything with power cord, it's got a smart app, so you got to have Wi-Fi coverage that covers the whole house, not dead spots all over. So that's part of the design. Your smart TVs, Apple TVs, if you don't hardwire those, your Wi-Fi is going to suffer.
So and you were telling us, and that's something that's a really good thing, because we have ours on Wi-Fi, and when you get when you put that third TV on Wi-Fi, it's just everything starts glitching, and I had no idea that it was that much drag.
You can have a fire hose coming into the house, but each access point that broadcasts or what's feeding Wi-Fi to that spot is still limited on how much it can send.
Makes perfect sense.
People don't necessarily get that part of it. So we just create a system that, I got 12 simultaneous video streams and an online gamer. It's not a problem. Most of us, even if you're off the grid, you can get Starlink and it can support that many things. So again,
it's how it's set up in the backbone and getting it all set up properly.
That backbone, it's very, very important. So again, once that's done, then all the decisions, once you've built the house and you've made all the tough decisions on countertops and expenses you have to spend money on right now, you're freed up to say, okay, let's expand the lighting into these rooms.
That's very cool.
And know that all those technological solutions that you may want to do will
very cool.
And it's easy.
So you guys did the whole home experience with this home that we're in right now. Can you walk us through all the items that you placed into this home and how it works together?
No, I was very pleased to meet the good folks. Cindy, who is Travis's mom, she and I worked a lot together on this particular project. And then James was the GC that I worked hand in hand with in designing the whole thing. But basically, they gave us the opportunity to really showcase a lot of the kind of main core categories of what really makes a smart home cool. In this case, we are exclusive with Savant Automation. We really, it's part of our business model. We want to be the master of one trade and not the jack of all trades. So when we want to do a system, we want to be rock solid. When you push that button, that thing better work. And so not trying to be in everybody's corner is key to that when it comes to a good programmer and having a system work well. But in this home, we have actually, when you walk into that front entryway, you'll actually visit our video doorbell intercom, or we call it door station. Think like a Ring doorbell, but a lot higher end version, so image quality is better. But right here from the app, I can take you to the foyer, and you'll see who's standing on the front porch.
Oh my gosh!
You can talk to him right there from the tablet and see what's going on. So hit that talk button, and we're talking right through the iPad. So, in addition to that, we put a bunch of house audio in this house. So we actually have 9 zones of house audio. Both in ceiling speakers distributed throughout the house, but even the sound bars that you saw, those can join into the house audio experience.
That's so cool.
In addition to, if you want to watch TV just exclusively in that room, it rides separately there too.
Unbelievable.
So in
what are my kids watching? Click.
Well, fun part about that is if you're a parent, we can set timers, and if they kick it back on, we will literally notify your Apple Watch they're past curfew, shut them down, and you can do it from your phone. So
that's funny.
But yeah,
Drew's kids definitely need that.
Yeah, but I don't want to get waking up every 30 minutes. Just
one key part about our house audio experience that's a little different than a lot of people that maybe have, well, I've got speakers throughout the house and they're on the old volume controls running through a receiver. Okay, that gets you music, but in this case with a smart system, you have 4 separate music streams that can be played totally independent in any combination you want.
That's so cool.
If you want one radio station playing in 3 of the rooms,
Yep.
2 down here, or a ball game broadcast to the whole house, it's your island. Do what you
So
want
can you
with it.
tie it to your Apple account or your Spotify account, stuff like that? Is that how you can?
100%. When you choose the music streamer, you
Yeah.
then go from there into
That's
is it
so
TuneIn
cool.
Radio, Apple Music, Spotify, whatever, and your playlists automatically populate and go. So when kids have
Stefan's
their own
writing a
playlist,
check under the table right now.
I'm gonna tell him myself when we got our new house, I probably got 12 different brands of different smart home things, and I've probably got 6 figured this out. And so to have something where it's all simultaneous, it all works together instead of having to piece things together is a very big deal.
well, you've actually hit on really what is the core of kind of what we do as a smart home integration team is that single app experience.
Yeah.
Because Bell and Nest thermostat, before you know it, I've got 15 apps trying to run all this stuff. And there's no
Exactly.
unity.
Yeah.
Versus with our system, you walk in, arms loaded full of groceries. I hit welcome. Well, I've got lights turning on, the HVAC is kicking down to my favorite temperature, and my favorite music just kicked on along with the ball game or whatever behavior you want.
Wow.
And you don't even need us to set that up. Savannah is one of the only ones that these scenes that we create, you yourself can set one up in about 2 minutes, program it, add it to a button, and even push it to a keypad button, and it works without
So you're
talking to your
coming-
programmer. That's really unique.
That's so cool. So you're coming into your home at night, you can turn the lights on without having to go through the house.
Yep.
So the people that are tech illiterate, me mainly. So how hard is this? Who's going to take care of it? Because I'm not going to be able to go on there and play with this Wi-Fi and connect this to that and that to this and have any idea. I can barely get my remote to
Yep.
play Hulu for the football game.
100%. And I want to circle back around to your question.
Yeah.
I'm going to run through my list of just all the different stuff just because
Yeah.
I kind of need to finish answering your question of what all we did in the house.
Yes.
So yeah, we did the 9 zones of audio. We
Yep.
had HVAC control with thermostats up and down. There's actually 2 different systems in this home. So traditional upstairs, and then there's a dual heat pump source upstairs that program's separate, but we got control over both of those. Obviously, whoever moves in, they're going to put in TVs, Apple TVs.
Yeah.
Our host can easily control. We talked about the surveillance cameras that surround the house. You have quality ones there for the reason of being able to actually prosecute. We have an NVR that stores weeks and weeks worth of footage. You're not paying for cloud space for some, cloudy image.
But
You're
I don't
going
know
to get
anything
a
else about it.
high-res
Yeah.
copy you can hand to the cops
Yep.
and actually do something with our system. So that, the security, again, the network we touched on, and of course in this house we sprinkled in some lighting. And also one of the categories I absolutely love, if you saw in the master bedroom, we actually absorbed Jay Geiger. This is Savant purchased them. It's now part of their Perseo
Really?
shade family. So these automated blinds that we do
That's cool.
They are
are
very
absolutely
cool.
elegant,
Yep.
and they integrate seamlessly into this whole thing. So in terms of being able to steer it to your question,
Yeah.
I took at the time she was 5 years old. I brought it to the iPad and I trained her on how to use the Savant system upstairs. Literally, I spent 45 seconds with her, and I've never shown her since. She's now turning 11,
Yeah.
and she's never asked a question on how to. I mean, it is that simple. If you can operate an iPhone,
Yep.
the whole thing is really set up to be as intuitive as you can
Yeah.
imagine. As you can see here, all I'm going to basically do is touch on what is the room I'm in.
Yeah.
Well, it's all done by. I've got pictures taken, so literally match up the picture. That's the room I'm standing in. I can see.
So it's just a bunch of pictures of the rooms, and then you click the picture of the room, and then you go into the room, and then you control.
And what's
from
great
there.
is you retake these once you've decorated for Christmas,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
even
yeah.
seasonality shows up, right? And your lamp dimmers, all that stuff. So once you're in that room, then the services that are available automatically pop up on the bottom, and
That's
you just
so
choose
cool.
it. It has a music icon, lighting, and camera. So if I want to operate a light, well, guess what? Now I can even see the lights I'm controlling,
Oh my gosh.
and even what they're doing as I'm controlling it.
That's
Better turn
wild.
those back on for our guests here.
Somebody's looking around like
They still have the chandelier, don't worry. But so it is fantastic to know what you're controlling,
Yeah.
and the fact that all of this is controllable whether you're home or away.
That's
So if you're
cool.
getting ready to get on a plane, you're like,
Yeah.
man, did I remember to arm the alarm or shut the garage door? Well, you can see it in your app, and you can literally do it from there, and it will remote in and do.
That's
and you
so
still
cool.
control your home.
That's so cool.
So we talked about when you're building a home, how it's simple because you can run everything without going through drywall. If you have your home and you're like, I would really like a product like this, is that possible as well?
100%. I have the best wire runners in the business, so when you think a retro can't be done, I'll bring Brandon out and he'll show a path. I can tell you, going downtown Springfield into
Oh my gosh.
a frat house that's all concrete, and their IT room is in the basement, and they wanted cameras around the perimeter. It seemed impossible, but he got it done, and he cut one hole. I still don't even know how he pulled that one off,
wild.
but he's a magician. So yeah, we can absolutely retrofit. A lot of the technologies like lighting are designed just to be retrofit friendly, so you can just swap out a lighting switch with a new device. It's all built into that, works over the Wi-Fi. Ideally, we want to hardwire extenders, but we can do those
Much as you
wirelessly
can.
too and kind of hybridize the system. But even in an older home, it's going to usually have Cat 5 in it at least, even if it's for old phone wire.
Okay.
We do a lot of conversions. We'll repurpose those into network jacks, put our extenders on them so they're hardwired, and now we can kind of solve the problem and get a lot of the strength of a pre-wired home. The biggest thing that you don't have when you talk about a retrofit versus a pre-wire is just if you change a TV or a service provider and they don't have the right wire coming in, that's where you get the ugly wire running across the back of your house, drilled through the wall, and stuck in
We've
the wrong
all
room,
seen
right?
it.
Yeah. So when we pre-wire a house, that's one of the things we're really beating the banner on is we want you to know you can have any combination of TV or internet provider ever and never have to change a wire because we pre-wire out of the house service outs for every combination under the sun, from antenna, cable, satellite, a conduit for your fiber optic cable. I mean, take your pick. It's all run out there, so it's all going to run into my rack. It's going to be clean, and you won't ever see that ugly service wire run, which we just think is hideous.
That's cool. So it's obvious, Jonathan, that you guys are true professionals on this, and you've done this a long time.
100%.
If somebody wants to get a hold of you guys at 3D Smart Home, how do we do that? What does that look like? Time frame to get something like this done? Give us a little bit of that.
Yeah, what I tell people is it is never too early to talk to us. If you have a developed set of home plans, please give us a call and let's start sharing ideas.
Okay.
If somebody is roughing in and installation is coming in 2 weeks, it gets a little tougher. I just handled one of those and we got it done for them because it's a builder partner we want to take care of, but that is a challenge. We typically book out 3 to 4 weeks out because, again, we are in demand and our builder partners that we work with trust us, and we just, that constant pipeline of stuff is there. So having the ability to see it coming gets us, our ability to manage that and work it into our timeline is key. But basically, again, whether you've got an existing home and you want to call us, our main store line is obviously great. If you want to visit 3D Smart Homes, there is an info tab that you can email us any questions. There's a lot of savant videos that you can kind of see development of that stuff.
Is it
And you're welcome to call me.
3dsmarthomes.com?
3dsmarthomes.net.
.net.
That is the
Perfect.
key little ancillary there. Again, any of you guys, I'm lead sales, you're welcome to reach me directly on my cell phone. That's 417-379-1490. Again, this is Jonathan, and I'm happy to answer any questions you've got.
Man, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, man.
I hope that you enjoyed this parade of homes. Are you going to check out some other houses?
I just downloaded the app so I can go check out the other houses. I'm looking
And that's an
forward to seeing
important point. You
Yes.
got to download the app.
Yes.
So some
These
of these
are new
houses
houses.
they're
Yeah.
so new that the Google, when you type it
GPS.
in your phone.
No more HBA magazine like we used to do.
Yeah, it's
download
not
the
even
app.
there.
So get
Yep.
the app and
Yep.
enjoy your time this weekend. Yeah.
Yep.
So very good. Thanks so much for joining us.
You bet, it was a pleasure.
Thanks,
Come by and check it
Jonathan.
out, everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Welcome back to the 2025 HBA Parade of Homes. We are so excited to be here today. It is hopping. If you hear people in the background, there is tons of people at this house.
It's moving, yeah.
Isn't it
crazy.
cool?
Yeah.
I can't believe how many people are here. It's shocking. Like it can see out the front, and there's cars down the street. There's people here.
Yes.
We got guests here today. So
We've said it 100 times. We're going to say it again. Make sure you get your app.
yes,
Buy your ticket online. You can be here all weekend, all 3 days. Make sure to get out here. It's a beautiful day.
Yep.
I'm just going to say, you can also buy your ticket